Welcome to the VIP Bombshell group. I just picked up a few tricks over the past few years from my ladies who do makeup and hair in the studio for my Bombshell clients. I usually start out with some primer. I use Urban Decay's primer. This is just their eyeshadow primer potion. There's a few different types that you can get out there, but this is really the only one that I use. So you just put this right on your lid, you spread it around. Really simple. You don't need a whole ton of it. I'm only using a little bit. So get that on your eye. You're really not going to notice a big difference on your eye until you actually get the makeup on there. This is the Naked Urban Decay Basics. So this is the palette. It's really small. Thing only costs you like $20–25, I think. It's been a while since I bought it. The reason that I like this palette is because it's matte finish. You don't need a lot of sparkle and metallic-y, shiny stuff going on with your face during the day. Usually you'll keep that stuff for evening looks. The palette is very small. It's only 6 different colors. You can see I have my favorite. That's the color that I use just on my lid. So what I'll do is I'll start out with that pink color, like I showed you, the one that's like kind of missing a lot. And I will start putting that right all over the lid, mostly towards the bottom. And the biggest key for this is to use a lot of layers. So that primer is going to help pop that color out for you, keep it staying there a long time, and it's going to stop it from creasing. Angela's probably going to make fun of me because I'm going to say the word layers a lot because it's really important. You just want to keep layering these colors on there. You use a lot of layers. I use the darker colors on the outside to kind of open up the eye. I'm going to use my little mirror here. Now you're going to get into that crease. Depending on the eye type that you have, you don't necessarily want to use a lot of dark colors. I know our more mature women, you don't want to really bring that out because most mature women have deeper set eyes. I don't know a lot about what to do for that, but I'm gonna tag my makeup artists. So if you have questions for specific things, specific eyes, like I have blue eyes, so I use natural colors. Browns, you probably have the ability to use different colors for your eyes. Different skin tones plays into it, all that fun stuff. So on this outside corner, for me personally, I bring the brown out a little bit wider so it matches up with the outside edge of my eyebrow. And again, layers. The next step of this lovely quick look is I use Crave, which is just that black color, on the outside corners, except I'm going to use this kind of like it was an eyeliner, for instance. So I'm going to come out here, I'm going to start on the bottom. And the great thing about makeup is you can just wipe it off. I ended up getting a little bit too much down there. And I'm going to drag this up a little bit from the bottom corner. So it lifts my eye up instead of bringing it down. And then I'm going to match that on the top to that corner. Again, bringing it up. So you can kind of see a little bit of a difference there. And again, on this side. And it's black, so you don't want to use a ton of it. And there's really nothing precise about this. I'm just keeping the line very close to my lash. And just to show you what not to do. One of the most important parts of your face is going to be your eyebrows. So you'll notice mine are a little bit flat on the top. In fact, I really need to get my eyebrows done because they're like caterpillars. They're horrible. You're gonna come in. This is another one of those angle brushes. This one's a little bit fluffier. I think I got this one at Sephora. I don't really think that the brushes themselves matter. It's just if you get brushes that the bristles fall out of constantly, you're gonna have issues with those. You don't always want to go with like super cheap brands. I like the e.l.f. brushes. You can check those out. Actually, some of my makeup artists recommend them. And then Sephora has their own brand of brushes. So you can check those out. And I'm sure if you guys go to Sephora, there's girls there that'll help you find this stuff and make recommendations as well. I also can recommend you to my makeup artists because some of them actually will go and do personal shopping trips with you, which is nice. So I use this eyebrow powder. I actually got it at my threading place in the mall up in Syracuse. And it's just a brown powder because I have darker eyebrow. Pull it up. And I'm just filling in a little bit all the way through and then bringing the eyebrow up here. Personally, I would like more of an arch here. I've got to, like I said, get my eyebrows done a little bit more. There. Awkward. One of the things that I use is this guy, eyelash curler. Don't go out and just grab any eyelash curler. This one's a Tarte. It's got a really squishy thing up here. If you have something that's too hard here, you could really do some damage, I guess. I usually heat mine under hot water as well, dry it off, and then crimp my eyelashes. So you just come in here, you want to go really, really slow. Because it's always at the last second that you realize that you've actually got some of your eyelid in there. Really slow. Boom. And then I use Dior's Iconic Overcurl because, like I said, my eyelashes tend to go very straight all the time. Really stupid eyelashes. But it's one of those final touches that really help open up your eyes. And apparently I need to learn how to whip a nay-nay because I'm just whipping my hair all over the place right here. Trying to do this for you guys. So, what do you think? You like the day look? You like how easy it is? Do you have any questions? Anything else that I can go over? Let me know in a comment below. If you thought this was helpful, I'd be more than happy to share this with some of your other girlfriends too.